I thought all along that Obama was an intelligent, gifted, strong, a good and decent man. And I don't know what happened when the door to power opened, because he isn't acting like that. What's really going on in our country? I don't want to repeat what others have already said, but he knew before he got into it, he's very smart, what he would have to do to make change. And he knows now what he has to do to make change. But it's such a price. If you bargain and you compromise, then you kind of lose something. But if you don't bargain and you don't compromise, then you don't have a chance to get it in. So what are you going to do? I'm quite disappointed, to say the least, in Obama, but I have not given up hope. Because he's, I believe, a decent person. Let's see, this was, it's a light the way it is. There's an invasive power, I think, of when people get into power. You know, there's no vaccination that takes away the lure, that takes away the seduction of power. And how can you say, oh, I don't want to do like that? Since I haven't been in the kind of position that he's in with the power that he has, it's difficult to scold him. I'm holding out with hope. Obama inherited immense problems, evil beyond comprehension, bank bailouts, compromising health reform, and did I say 9/11? So my focus was going to be on the current wars in the Middle East. That's why I said you're a hard act to follow on it. I hope all of you have read Howard Zinn's History of the United States. It's an old book, but it's a must-read. The U.S. has a history of wars as a means to power and control and empire building. Such history reveals unthinkable numbers of death, life issues too. Think of the post-traumatic stress syndrome that's coming home now. There isn't a single person that's gone to these wars that is untouched. Everybody is harmed. Everybody is going to be suffering and is suffering. I think that Obama should withdraw complete military presence in Iraq and still leave the government-sponsored civilians there to help rebuild. We sure made a mess there. And what do we do with bases that we built there? What right did we have to build bases there? I'm hoping that he will withdraw, follow his own good sense and do that. Palestine and Israel, they both have rights to be where they are and could exist as two states with free travel in between. Hamas government has to promise, of course, no more rockets going in and make some kind of space with Hezbollah to live in a world where we can all live together. We can all have the basic needs of life without killing one another. Israel has the right to be there too, but in peace. Israel must remove settlements and certainly not build anymore. Dismantle some that are there. And I would be in my dream case if I heard Netanyahu get up there and say, take down that wall. That's what he needs to do. Take down that wall. He seems to like that phrase. Let's say it. Remove checkpoints. Open Jerusalem to the 3 Abrahamic religion centers. I don't think these things are impossible to do. What would Obama have to do to get some decent grades? I'm having trouble with seeing beyond this.
Kick that guy out of class.
What I have put down that I think that Obama should do if he's going to get a little bit better grades than he has now is to develop the energy alternatives so that we can rid ourselves of our obsession for oil. I think he's trying to do that, but someone's already spoken to that already. And as I mentioned, to bring the troops home, open a Department of Peace. He was in a war council yesterday or the day before. Why don't we have a peace council? What's the matter with us? Revive the real United Nations, reactivate it so that we are a cooperative group of nations and not oppressive ones who can be top dog over the other. And if Israel does not comply with what he is suggesting that happens for peace, send no more money. The amount of money that is sent to Israel is designed to be used for weapons, designed to be used for military purposes, and to be purchased 75% of which from the United States. Says something about our glory for the weapons industries. This has got to stop. It's just got to stop. What do we need to do? Oh, wait a minute, I have to back up one more thing for Obama here. No more killing no matter what, including the death penalty. And no more nukes. I think you've already said that. What we need to do is, one thing we could do is to refuse to pay our government taxes. I know that doesn't sound like something that's very easy to do, but it is possible. I do it. And legally, I actually do it, and it can be done. I have a lot of dependents in my house that I cover, and my income is low, and I have been able for the last few years not to pay federal taxes. It can be done. I think when something good really happens in the government, we should call and say so. We were always calling and complaining. We can call and say, oh, I'm so glad you passed this bill. Thank you for voting yes on this or no on that. Let them know when the good things happen. Hound the lawmakers regarding votes and demand the stopping of killing. I'm going crazy with these drones. It is so absolutely obscene. And the space weapons. But the drones thing is awful. I got a reminder, and it came very timely because I finished. Thanks for putting up with my kind of scattered notes.
Just for the record, the note didn't say get off.
My name is Pat Snyder, and I'm here to talk about healthcare reform. It's a topic, well, it's an activity I've been involved in for about 6 years. Very intensively. I work with Healthcare for All, Contra Costa, which is